Welcome, agents, to strain 58-ROS of the 0 Point Report, a broadcast all about the news surrounding the Secret World IP. Today is Thursday, February 24th, 2022, and I'm your... I just thought I changed this.
But you're what?
Today
What
is
are you?
Thursday, February 24th, 2022, and I am Ocho, one of the hosts for this evening. With me tonight, we have Waffle,
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you.
being so coy, and we have Jimmy the Rabbit.
Hi, my eyes actually work, and I am not a blind person,
Good to know. Good to know.
unlike some people.
It's like a Mr. Rogers sort of entry. Like, oh, hey, friends.
Oh, hello there.
Didn't see you there. How are you doing?
I'd be like, what the hell are you doing in my house?
Oh, hey, studio audience.
Who are you and why are you in my house?
But hi, welcome to the 0 Point Report. Yes, we are fiddling while the world burns. Whatever. It's gotta do something, right? This is what we do.
Are you fiddling?
And we are.
Are you?
It could be worse. I could be diddling while the world burns.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Cut that.
Make that a
No, don't clip
ringtone.
it. Cut that. Delete it. Burn it. Scrub that from.
put it in a can. Put it on the shelf.
Scrub that from your brains.
Okay.
Lord Antler of the Barren Waste has entered the Rosenbrawl and is.
We have entered Rosenbrawl, yes, because the Rosenbrawl event started last Monday.
Like forever.
During our last show, it was like we knew it was going on soon.
Wait.
No, it was Friday.
Monday?
No, it came out last Friday.
We guessed it was going to be Friday or Monday, and it
And-
came out on Monday.
Yeah, no, it was Friday.
I think it was. No, it was actually Valentine's Day.
It started
Oh.
Monday, February 14th.
Yeah, which
That's
is not.
what
the
I
word,
said.
like,
It was
even
started
Andy
on
was
Monday.
confused. Honestly, like I said, even Andy was confused by that one because that's not how they've done it before.
No,
Son of a biscuit.
this is new. Each punch is like a. Oh no, that was something else. Okay. Why do all of our punches have like a little thing going on with them?
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Oh, I forgot to pick up the. What
So,
am I doing?
yeah,
I forgot to
where'd
pick up the
my match
quest.
go?
Oh yes, the Rosenbrawl started Monday, February 14th, and is going on until Tuesday, March 1st. And lots of fun stuff. Lots of fun stuff goes on. There's the, of course, they want Rosenbrawl to be more active during this time period. It's always fun. It's always fun to do. Some good PvP.
Yeah, I killed my match.
Then on top of it, we have the investigation. It matches you up with a It matches you up with a player, and then you go and just beat that player.
You beat him. Because you got to beat it.
Beat
Ooh,
it.
okay. No. I'm
Yes.
healing.
You can't see me. Oh,
I saw you.
I was in my bush. Go ahead.
That's what she said. Nope, didn't come from Jimmy.
That's what she said.
A little late.
Also, things that she has said.
It's going to be one of those nights.
Yeah.
But Ember, you started off as my my match. Already got a match down.
So I had to go to the room with the phone.
Oh, I just clicked on the machine. I didn't even start the investigation.
Yeah, I did that.
So close to being taken out.
Well, there's a timer on finding. But once you've
Damn.
got past the timer part, like now I can just go back in.
I should just start the investigation.
Well, yeah, because you have to kill a match for the investigation, anyways.
Yeah. Oh, I think I'm this guy's match. I think I beat him quickly.
Run away!
You're supposed to say super runaway.
No, just regular run away.
Dang you. Fooled me though. Because I saw you run
Vomher
past.
knows.
But then I was like, you're in the
Vomher-
bush.
Vomher knows Venture Brothers references.
My match.
Super runaway.
Oof. Someone got me.
Somebody tapped him.
Not even sure who that was. But yes, welcome to anyone joining us
Hi,
in
lady.
chat. How you doing, Vomher? I see you there.
Crazy kayak lady. Does anyone need a key card?
Nope.
Nope.
Maybe I could get a key card and then go do that mission on a cake or some bullshit. I don't know.
Mission on a cat.
On a cat.
I'm like, what?
Could be I would need multiple
What?
cats, and I don't think any of them would like.
Just picture them like just. Oh wait. Oh, that's right. I was like, we're actually beating up on the boss. Sorry, boss. Right.
Oh, boss. I'm just out here punching fools.
Punching
Oh,
fools.
So you punch yourself a lot.
Oh,
That lady just fucking sliced me.
it's a good thing I got this aloe for that burn.
I only use basic punches on this because doing all the special moves just gets everybody else.
Oh, you're light, yeah.
Guys, why can't we all just get along?
Someone punch him.
Weird waffle.
My aggro is Oh, you know what? I wonder if it's because I'm in tank. I wonder if anyone got the thing.
I do not see that I have.
I'm untouchable.
That is what you are.
Come on, heal.
No near or far, Abuzu.
What did you say?
I said Abuzu.
I look so much bigger than you. Well,
They really made the differences
mean-
between the whatevers pretty good.
He's
in light. I'm in medium.
I'm in light. I should be. I mean, I know
you're in
I'm,
light?
I'm in light
I'm
too.
in light.
Oh, Jimmy, was it? No, but you
Oh.
had an event. Didn't you have
He is
you
a
had
female character that's.
you had a
smaller anyways.
Rosenbrawl event. Was that last? Yeah, that was the anniversary. Where didn't they make you bigger while you were in Rosenbrawl?
Way bigger though. Not like this. Zaps a lot.
Because I'm in medium.
Oh,
Waffle's in light, but good lord.
I look way bigger than like.
I wonder if they just were like, well, put some code in that was like, whenever Jimmy is in Rosenbrawl, he's always massively sized. I don't know.
You know what the best one though was when I was I think when Andy made me like super small, like I was in like large gloves, and then I put on the light gloves, and I literally was like a pixel because I had the green like lightning print,
Good job. Okay.
and so like the lightning sometimes has like little tiny balls, like little ball lightning, right on the sparks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I was so small with light gloves, I was a green ball. Like just the one green ball. And like I was zipping around on the floor, like I was just this little green pixel like flying around and punching people in the toe. It was hilarious. I've been giant sized in Rosenbrawl a bunch, like with Andy. It was way more fun being like a fucking green pixel.
being non-existent basically.
I was literally like fucking Tinkerbell just out there fucking people up. A bumbling baker has entered the Rosenbrawl.
Nice.
I saved you.
He didn't though, he's still hunting me down.
Oh,
Like a Terminator.
Gotta wait. 5, 4, 3.
interrupt. Oh, he's going after you.
Because you've got
He
aggro.
fucking wants me. I like hit him like twice. You going after someone else finally? Nope. What the fuck?
Like 5 heavy hits, and he's like,
It's gotta
nope.
be the tank allocation. I'm still in tank mode from the raid. That's what it has to be. Because
Most
you generate
likely.
more aggro. Right?
No, that person's running away.
Did you just walk in and die?
I threw a couple punches first. You're doing well, you think?
Yay.
Hey,
Besides the
thinking everything as well is okay too. But of course, yeah, lots going on with the Valentine's event. We have until March 1st. If you haven't gone and done the investigation and then ended up in the repeatable fight afterward.
He tried to get away.
I was
Oh.
like 10 seconds off.
That was good.
Got him.
All right.
So just make sure to
Interrupted
get in before March 1st and enjoy the festivities. And of course, Rosenbrawl is lots of fun. We end up with whenever we have a show, we end up in Rosenbrawl. It just turns into chaos, basically.
Everyone's like, screw you guys. I'm going home.
I'm outside of it right now, but I need to go. I need to investigate the soulmate and then do the first part of this.
I'm gonna put a cake down in the center here. It's a trap. Just gonna try and lure people to this cake. Look, guys,
Just keep going.
look, guys, there's cake. There's cake in the center here. Totally,
Ooh, a piece of
totally not a
candy.
trap.
Cake. Cake is good. Now, you're a tiny rabbit. So I probably chose the worst gloves, but that's all right.
Are you balanced?
Yep.
No, actually, that self heal is pretty fucking strong.
It is.
That's the thing I hate.
Right. That's
about
why I need to just go in reverse for a while. Like, ooh, there we go.
I have my buttons mixed up. I was trying to do one thing and I did the other one instead.
Something that we say, actually, that's something that something that my son came up with was.
Oh my god, I'm tiny. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Someone was listening. Hold on, let me put on.
Oh no.
Let me put on. Well, it was green, I think, before that worked really well.
Heard it.
You can't fight the green sprite.
I can't even come close to you.
It's Tinkerbell.
Try to land a heavy shot.
Everyone see the leak?
Yes, that's following me around.
I can't even target it.
That's just what it pulled out as my pet.
Yellow shocking steps. I have yellow shocking steps. I could do that.
It only goes so fast. So it's like,
Let me find the other color.
All right. I'm not gonna get you now. There you go.
Ah. Tiny flash.
Float like a butterfly, stick like a bee.
That's right.
I have to start the heavy punch on Waffle and then try to finish it on you.
Oh, now it's off. Where did he go?
No line of sight. It keeps giving me
Oh,
no
there
line
it
of
is.
sight to my target. No line of sight. Actually, you might be too small to heavy punch. Hold on. Stand still for a second. I want to test this.
Oh, I'm bigger. Why did you go
Slightly
say that?
bigger. I want to still see if it works. Okay, now it works.
It was a little too tiny.
No, I'm targetable like that.
So it made you a little bigger, and I think that when I was doing that I was actually getting an error when I tried to heavy hit you.
I think you were just missing me.
Well, now I can't tell. That's why I needed to test it.
No, but what I mean is, okay, like when you were saying that, I was never stopping moving, and like you would like the odds of you having your reticle over the pixel that I was when that finished is pretty low. You know what I'm saying?
But then it wouldn't have given me a no line of sight to your target error. You just would have missed.
Isn't that
If I go to say like try to punch Waffle and then this guy and then I just move away. Okay, no, it does say no line of sight to your target.
Yeah, you were
Missing,
you were literally just missing me. You robbed me of my tininess. That you must die.
Whoever made him tiny, make him tiny again. Make him as tiny as possible. We want to see if this works. I want to see if I can heavy punch you when you're itty bitty. For science.
Bitty bitty again.
There you go. All right.
Oh, look, okay, hold on.
Stand still.
I will stand on this little hill. Wait. Let me see if I can get on the cake. Can you stand on the cake? I think no. I think.
What does
you
your
go
screen even
through
look like from where? Like, did it bring the camera down?
Hold on. Let me take a screenshot and I'll send it to me. Give me a sec. I'll pull it up for you. Screenshots. Oh, here it is. This is too good. Hold on. Oh, hold on. It's too big of a file. Let me.
Abudzu.
Were you trying to
Need
save it a 4K file?
No, it's just. I think that's what it does.
My kid over the years has made up that term as far as something like when something sort of bad happens. Say Abudzu.
There you go. You can bring that up on the stream.
Itty bitty.
You might have to zoom it in on the stream to make that make any kind of sense.
Let me get it real quick.
Right. I'm gonna try for science now to. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So right, I have to literally. Your hitbox is so small. Okay, so it can't happen. But I have to basically be having my camera just down.
Look at that. Like a rocket. That's when I jump up. That picture.
Okay, so it was possible, but in order to even land it, I need to be on the same pixel that you are.
Yeah, it's like your target is like tiniest little pixel. Are you tinier?
I think I'm the same. Okay, my channel plays on. Okay, I'll just start recording now, I guess. Hey, who's the security 5? Or is that just a regular security?
That's just my pet again. every time I leave and come back, I get beat and come back, it loads a new pet for me.
Okay, I want to see if this size change stays, because if it does stay, I want to try and run the mission.
Oh yeah.
Where you chase her. I want to try and run it tiny if this size stays. It looks like it does. I don't have the gloves on. so I'm slightly bigger. I'm gonna record this.
I was like, can we do a screen share? Can we see?
Oh, maybe. Let me see here. Be like Discord, right? Probably.
Yeah, I can bring it in from Discord.
Got him.
All right, it should be there. I think.
Yep.
Hid in a bush. You son of a. I gotta find which bush you're in.
Uh-huh.
I know we got an NPC there. There we go. Found you.
Oh, you doing? I'm distracted.
While you're distracted. It's the best time. Best time. Wow, you're distracted. Yes, yes. Join me, other person.
Oh wait, hold on. I can pop it out. Here we go.
Okay. So much fun. Oh my god. Wait. Laggy ball of ice. Pretty much.
Watch out for them tornadoes
Nate tornadoes.
At them there, tornadoes.
and a twister.
Oh, he got a lot of his health back. 1v1ing just this person out here. To my credit, I've won a couple of times. Maybe he needs to beat me for something. Maybe I should just let him.
You might be his match.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe I'm just
Be
being
an
really mean
asshole.
here.
We're gonna wait for this.
Well, when he comes back, I'll let him beat me this time.
Come on.
Good fake though. I'll make it look like I'm putting up a fight.
You can't even see me there.
Yeah, don't make it too easy.
Got him down to half health. All right, he got me. Just in case he was my match. I don't want to put up. Don't want to be a jerk.
I'm afraid you'll fall through the cracks there. You're so tiny.
Oh, the camera angle's fucking with me. Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Come on. Okay, yeah, go back. Yes. I passed tornado.
Wait, now the only two people in Rosenbrawl are just me and him. Oh, make my cat huge. Make it big. Make it a big cat. Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm so small compared to the wheelchair over here.
I think they're scared off.
I see Vomher. Insane. What's up, guys?
This person's like, what the heck's going on here? Oh, but now if they beat me, it's gonna go away. I need to quickly get a screenshot of this. Well, I still can.
All right, I'm gonna go in the portal. E17. E17. as a tiny tot.
As a tiny little rabbit.
Baby rabbit. Don't pick on the baby rabbit. He's just a small guy. Never hurt nobody.
Hold on, let me show you guys what I just went through.
I just summoned a cake and it's taller than I am.
Can you reach it?
You can wear it as
This is too good.
That's a great shot. Holy crap. That's a perfect shot. Well done. Especially if you can get the lightning spiking behind you.
Pick up my cake. Removes me scale down. Good luck getting out of that singularity. Now the movement speed's fine. That would only happen like with if you turn into a monster that has different movement speed. All right. Let's see what happens. Oh my god.
That's too bad. How did they leave? They probably left.
Have no range. That's not. Oh wait, no, I do. I have the blizzard.
God darn it. And there's no one here to see this? Nope. Okay. All right. That's fine.
Oh, the big cat?
It's now a big dog. These are good shots though. Whenever I get beat, it just I've got an automatic. I think it's a mod that it just auto loads a pet for me from wherever I am, or is that standard? I don't know.
No, you have a mod. It's an auto load mod.
Oh yes, Valerie's pet handler. Right. So it just it auto picks a pet to bring out randomly.
It's a big dog.
There's a problem with using Living Flame.
That's a big dog. That's pretty correct in a couple things.
That's a big anatomically correct dog you got there. So let's be like, what's going on here? I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it. How you doing, Jimmy?
Doing pretty good. You
Go
know,
back to
got the
Jimmy's.
fade.
Jimmy taking on E17.
Oh, here, that's better. Zoom out some more. Oh, 6 fucking stacks, really? I have to stand in this fireman station for a bit. Oh, this is bad.
I love how the living flame is just towering over you.
Oh, this is okay. Wait, we're fine. I just need to go stand in this fire for a second.
Although it looks like the living flame is almost as tall as they are.
I need heals. Thank you. You stupid freezing man station.
It's a pretty good size living.
Yeah, unfortunately, he causes some problems trying to like kite her around.
Oh yeah.
Another freezing.
Because he's pulling
need-
aggro.
Yeah, it means I can't position her where I want her. Oh, I need this fire.
It's a big puppy. Just was gonna walk in and just be like, what's going on there? Hey, Rafame, how are you? Since Rafame is here, we'll talk about Rafame's part of our news. Rafame, who runs In Medias Res, I think that's how it is, had put up plenty more videos of audio recreations of Secret World lore entries. They're now up to not only the buzzing, is what they started with. They're now up to the buzzing, Dark Agartha, faction conflict, Valentine's Day, and the sinking city.
No! Oh my god. So many things went wrong there.
That's how we roll in 0 Point Report. We are both small and big simultaneously.
Woo! It's not the size of the bunny. It's the motion of the sword.
It's the activation of your chi.
Hey, don't you talking about my chi?
So yeah, so if you haven't checked out any of Rafame's In Medias Res, his content on YouTube, go check it out.
No, freaking missed the fire thing.
Quickly post your YouTube channel here, and we saw that you had a raid failure, Rafame. So that sucks. Sorry, man.
Okay, I literally was just like, oh, I mean, like you just failed at the New York raid. And I was like, oh wait, you mean like a raid?
Like a raid, yeah.
Like a hard drive raid.
Hard drive raid failure.
I did it.
Yes.
I did
Nice.
it. E17 tiny bunny. Yay! How as big as the phone?
Your phone is huge.
Wait, what if I sleep next?
Valentine's Day is original. Note there's no SWL logo on that title card. Also, no episode this week. Yes.
Just
And the
sleep
Valentine's Day
next
is
to the
original
phone.
because you made it for Vomher's Romantic Cake Competition Contest, which is sleeping next to it.
You know, it's like a mobile bed.
It's like that meme of the two people laying in bed.
What else would be funny? Wait, what does wings look like this? Oh, it looks so cute.
It's adorable. Adorable tiny wings. Cute cheesin' next to it. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I could do cute cheesing. Hold on. Oh my god, I don't know if I can zoom in time to see that. That's too fun. Just wait until I put on the light gloves in Rosenbrawl. I'll get even smaller.
We got a big puppy hanging out in Rosenbrawl right now.
Oh my god! All right, I'll stop. Should I stop broadcasting, or do you want me to keep broadcasting?
It's up to you. I put you off to the side.
Keep broadcasting if it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's hurting anything.
No.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be anyway.
As long as it's not hurting your connection
I wonder what.
or
happened.
Waffle's connection.
No, I'm all good.
Well, I'm sure I'm gonna break things here. Let me see something.
Oh, what are you doing?
Just testing.
Break
Testing.
stuff.
Don't worry about it.
Reframe says,
SWL
yeah, I'm
science.
still trying to recover my files, but starting to work on the next episode. Nice. Not nice that you lost your files, of course, but nice that you're starting to recover them. A broken raid is a bad thing. Hey, kitten. It's a puppy.
It gets bigger.
That's what she said.
Well, as we noticed, the dogs in Secret World are anatomically correct.
Watch your head.
Wait, can I? I had to jump to buy the Rosenbrawl key. I was too short.
Had to jump click it.
Like a little kid, like jumping up to reach the counter. I'd like
Can I have that?
I'd like to buy a key. Sir?
Can I please get a key, sir? I'm going to take the dog for a walk in the park.
All right, you should switch to my view for a second. I want to see what happens when I put on the light gloves. So here's me on the table, hanging out with the body and the light gloves.
The light gloves? Oh my gosh.
Bam! Let's go. Hello, ghost doggy. You can see under here, by the way. My camera, because I'm so small, clips.
You can see under the
I
world.
can see under. You guys seeing this?
What is
Yeah.
that? Oh,
There's like a tunnel down there.
Oh.
what is that?
They're like a...
No,
No, because
it's got to be part of London, right?
yeah.
It would have to be, yeah.
Yeah, Vomher says
Eldwick
Eldwick Station.
I don't know.
Eldwick Station. Oh, maybe... Okay, so it's a stairway down.
Wait, is that maybe that's where? Is that where the Agartha tunnel should be? Like it's just missing stuff. There's like a hole there in the wall.
This is a 0 point report where we break things.
Oh wait, can I? Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's in that area.
Yeah, I'd have to put on sprint. There's another. You can get up in the trees up in here. Like maybe I can do that. Let's see. Where is skates? Look at this. Maybe. Oh wait, skates doesn't. No wait, that didn't. Does it not let me put skates on?
You're too small for skates.
Too small
can you
for
not
skates.
put? No. Maybe you can't put mounts on in here.
Oh,
Maybe.
maybe.
You can't. Okay.
You can sprint, but yeah.
Yeah, but you can't put it's like dungeons.
Yeah,
Your
mounts
sprints are
aren't
held to
allowed.
certain particular sprints.
Yeah, it's an instance because technically this is inside, even though we're outside. There's a fucking big ass ghost dog.
Well, everything looks big compared to you.
That's what she
Yeah,
said.
even if I put on try to put it on, I'm just running around regular sprint.
What else is down there?
That's not what she said.
We got the big, we got the small.
Watch you get your character like permanently stuck.
Under a rock.
Yeah.
Under a rock.
You're like, no, this rock is too big.
Oh, whoa, that looks weird. There's some texture warping going on over there. Oh,
I
hello.
need to continue the mission, but I need to leave to continue the mission. My dog is so big. So yeah, so I've been enjoying your stuff in Medias Res for fame. I've been enjoying your stuff.
You know what I've been
So-
enjoying?
Oh.
It only takes one. I'm so tiny. How dare you, sir?
landed a heavy punch. Roundhouse. Yeah, I learned. My camera is facing down towards the ground. That's just facing like straight down. I found your secret that we figured out experimentally.
You and your stupid healing.
Yeah, that's why balance
watch
is
out.
not as much fun as the other two for sure.
I'll go get my big gloves, and then I'll be a whole 2 foot tall.
Pick out someone your own size. Come here, puppy.
Actually, I wonder how tall that does make me.
Uh,
Oh yeah, look at me. I'm almost the
Table.
You're almost waffle sized.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. But I'm gonna have like throwing haymakers and shit. I'll pack a mighty punch. Oh my god, what happened to you?
I don't know.
What is wrong right now? Your hair was separate from your separately from your face.
Guys, we can be famous.
We can.
Really?
We can buy.
How did that get through?
Yeah, how'd that get
Weird.
through? But you know what? Report. Jimmy.
It looks like you're.
I don't know.
glasses as
I would have
well?
stayed in because I don't know what's going on here. Which creature am
think
I? I'm the creature from
The Kaiden lair.
Tokyo.
You're from the Kaiden lair.
yeah.
But I find it really interesting that your severed head, that its hair and glasses just came off separately. Come on, yeah.
The hair and glasses are attached to the creature, but not the face, not the head.
Yeah, that's weird. Like
That is
weirder
weird.
than normal weird.
You'll see how broken I am. Okay, nope, I'm still a creature.
They're like completely separate. Hold on, just stand still for a sec.
There we go.
Look, your eyeballs are back there.
I know.
What? And your mouth. Your mouth. What the fuck?
I'm standing absolutely still.
Your mouth and eyeballs are like your upper jaw and lower jaw are like individual, and your eyeballs are fucking all over them.
I say, stop being dead. Stop being dead. Come see this.
Or
Is
you
this-
could look at it on my stream as well.
It's freaking me out a little bit.
Bravo!
What?
Look at his eyeballs and mouthpieces that are floating around. Hey, can I shine light on it? Does that help?
Do that.
Wah 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 wah.
As the animal like licks its front paws,
Oh, it's tied.
it's tied to the animation of the creature, whatever the creature is doing.
Oh, I see that now. Its mouth is moving and yeah. What the fuck? Holy shit.
Again, 0 point report. We break the game in all kinds of new ways.
Yeah, whenever it licks its paw, your fucking mouth and eyeballs and your hair go apeshit.
Dear Lord.
And your mouth is like blah blah blah.
Yeah, but if you look, Waffle, if you look at the front of the Kimono, its mouth is moving.
Oh, you can't see it. Wait, let me try to get rid of the pet.
Oh, don't get rid of it.
I'll change it to something a little smaller.
Yeah, every time its head moves around, the hair and the eyeballs and the lips move around.
2.5 heads are better than one.
What are you
But
doing?
if you wait, the really bad one is when it licks its
There it goes.
front paw. That looks fucking horrible.
Hey, Vomher. Thanks, I hate it. We're just
Come on.
creating nightmare fuel, that's all. There we go. There we go.
Whoa.
Okay, all right. My hair is still attached.
What fucking haircut do you have that is like so separate? I've never seen that.
It's I don't know. It's a toupee.
Yeah,
How you doing?
that's real ass crack hair, probably.
got a
That is
little, yeah.
something.
Got a little something at the base. I can't jump.
Oh man,
I wish your hair was white because I could see that as a bunny tail for real.
that running animation is nice.
Oh, with the
It
running
stops for a
animation, the
bit.
hair goes to the front.
Can I sprint?
Oh my
Yes.
god, is that the rainbow?
Lovely. This is lovely.
Now walk towards us. Oh, there goes the hair.
The hair stays in front.
Yep.
Nice.
I forgot
Jumping
to put
is out of the question. This creature does not jump. Right?
Okay, so there's a problem with being tiny and having the rainbow sprint. Kind of just looks like one color.
Oh, you can see it a little bit.
Right. Not much differentiation there.
Yeah, it's too. They're all too close together.
Can he dance? No. Any dances? Any dances?
Oh, what about what does arcane arrows look like? Oh my god. Oh wait, what is where is Ghost Runner? What does Ghost Runner do?
I mean, I'm pretty
it's-
sure this creature doesn't have any real emotes, but
Green.
No emotes.
no. And it looks like I'm trying to carry a hammer.
This is
The bees are bigger than you are, Jimmy.
this is me doing my best impersonation of Nick
He's,
Cage.
he's just bees. Yeah. It's the Oprah meme. Bees.
I was kind of hoping Ghost Runner would work like arcane arrows and there'd just be a giant like green ghost above me, but it doesn't work like that.
What if I can just walk out into the world like this? Be like, hey everybody. Apparently I need to continue the rest of my
Oh, acute fungal infestation. Oh, that just looks weird.
I'm on the part with
Doesn't look right at all.
So tiny.
Tiny fungus.
Uh-oh.
Are you a spider or are you just invisible?
He's
nope,
invisible.
I'm just invisible. I'm just hair now. That's all.
He's back in your mouth. Oh,
Oh, there's my head.
there's your head.
Oh dear.
Oh, that's cool. I can put on arcane gravity. And there's just symbols floating in the air. Because they stay full size.
Maybe I'll have to be Andy. When remember when I think it was original Secret World.
Party!
And
It's a party!
Andy at one point ended up breaking his face in the game badly. So anytime he would bring his own avatar into the game, that it would be that he wore a mask, because otherwise you have like multiple faces like on top of himself. Yes. Yes.
I'm standing between Tatter's feet, punching it.
Can you even reach him?
Yeah, a bunch of
Who punched me?
standing between his feet.
Watch where you step.
Is he trying to punch?
We get the creepy floating hair. It's like, what's going on here? Oh no.
Oh, what happened to me?
You couldn't see my punches.
Also,
There
I'm
were
like
two-
slowed. I'm like, what the hell's happening?
Oh, we have an
Oh,
NPC.
Tipsy Brawler. Okay, I'll get over there.
Obama's cheating with having name tags on. I see how it is.
I think I'm punching. Pretty sure.
Yeah, now you got arms.
This is just going from bad to worse. All right. I'm coming. No Vomher now. Brawler hits hard though. Jimmy, you are effectively invisible.
No, I'm not. I've got confetti sprint.
Yeah, you gotta put that on so you can see you.
It's a party
All I see is this tiny little thing running across the ground.
with defense.
Ah! How dare. How dare. I think I have a lot more hit points than I should. I could be wrong though.
What was that, 9.4 million?
Well, it wasn't that many.
Oh no, that's meters. That's distance. Never mind.
That's distance.
Yeah.
I'm so far away. I'm a million miles away. Rah! I'm so cute.
Invisible bunny assassin.
This is Starship Troopers remake. You didn't know you needed.
Tiny little bastard.
Now I should try to share my screen and see what happens as I try to run.
I really should change my camera from over the shoulder, because over the shoulder being this small is fucking like, it's actually really hard for me to actually hit anybody, like to aim.
Oof, good job, Waffle.
Ow.
Also, Vomher. Well done.
Jesus Christ, dude, you're a giant.
Yes.
Back here. Or is that a little...
Oh, Yatashi. It's Yatashi backwards.
I'm totes adorbs. And I don't see my hair anymore. Oh, there's my hair.
You tried so hard.
a little pixel I'm trying to hit on the ground.
I actually think I forgot how to play heavy gloves. I was like, wait, I'm in heavy gloves. I can't just do immediate right-left punches. Heavy works a little differently.
Also, I'm at a handicap. I'm going first person.
FPSWL.
Yep.
So, Jimmy, one of your characters is all first person.
Yep. And I think everything in the game first person. I don't even think there's anything I haven't done.
It's so cute. It's a very cute model.
Where is he? Where is he? So
I'm back.
Oh,
I do believe
he blends in.
my
too well.
face is not broken. So, good job.
Get away from me.
Oh, man.
If you want to turn me into weird creatures, feel free. If I end up a little broken, that's okay. We're all broken, really.
When I put on the red sprint, I'm like one of Darkseid's Omega beams. Red beam's gonna fly through the air.
I thought I was changed again, but no, it was just all of us standing in one place. I was like, oh no. Oh no, wait, that's fun.
Who's here?
Let me move this quest along. Oh, I forget which one we have to go to, which room it is. So I'm going to go to tswdb.com.
It's Sept.
What's that website again?
That website is tswdb.com. If you're confused about what to do during the Valentine's Day event, TSWDB has all of your Secret World needs.
There you are. Bastard, get over here. Is he? There.
All right, yes, it's Septimus.
You didn't think I didn't know?
No, of course I did. I didn't actually. I did bring up TSWDB, though.
Which is a really great site to go to for mission walkthroughs, guides, and all sorts of fun stuff.
All the shenanigans you can handle.
Oh no, I got a crazy cat lady after me.
Ooh, where is she?
Back corner.
Damn, she fast. The cats are bigger than me. Yay! Dude, I got the key card! I got the key card!
Nice.
Okay, so I think we know what that means. I need to be tiny and go rescue kitty cats.
Oh.
I mean, that's what that means, right?
Sure.
You didn't have the key card? No, because I deleted it.
Do you keep the key card even though you've done the mission? Yes.
You
right.
can, but it takes it up an inventory slot. You can keep it and keep redoing it. Like I got the achievement a long time ago.
A giant kittens incoming.
But I need to pick up the castle mission first. The thing is, it's a red key card, but it doesn't go in your mission item slots. So it takes up an actual inventory slot, and I don't have room for that shit.
But also, if you don't know this about Jimmy, he has never purchased extra inventory.
Not even for Moth. Literally, the base inventory is 35 slots and 24 in the bank, right?
The kitten says, "I'm an unlimited inventory slot." Who did I match with? Tatterhood. I matched with you.
Good lord, that filth cat's fucking huge.
I can see me coming a mile away.
Oh no! Oh wow! Jumping around in the snow mountains is weird. Feels weird.
Oh, it's jumping.
But the portal is still its normal size.
Oh no, it created a big portal above it too.
Oh, I only saw the one on the bottom. On the
Yeah,
ground.
and then it jumped to a little one. So if it comes back, it might be regular size again,
Yeah.
and it is. It's only gigantic until it spawns itself away. Forget the goat. That's my new mount.
Zoop.
That would be pretty cool if you could just ride that around as like your mount
yeah.
to the motorcycle.
This Nurmeagle mount when Funcom.
I can't read the memo. All right, the memo's bigger than I am.
I will give it cake.
This is very
Here,
confusing.
Oh, it might have gotten
Take
bigger.
it off.
Just jumped away again. Cake. So Vomher, how many? Since you're here, how many entries were there final for your Valentine's Day cake contest? Quite a few. That's what it looked like. I saw about almost 30 entries, and there were all kinds of entries. If you want to go over a couple of these, Waffle.
Okay. It's in the forums, right? Or no, you got a link.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll send a quick link.
I got it.
Formed the Secret World Legends Romantic Cake Creation Contest, which just ended ended about 7 p.m. But we thought we'd go over some of these entries because, well, I know Jimmy and me both entered it, but a lot of other people did as well. And I'm not even the first one. That's I think the first entry is right, a Bumblebread entry. So I haven't seen one of these from Bumblebread in a while, but Bumblebread used to make a lot of these kind of like tiny world photos. But that one's cool because it's got the cake in the middle and it's got the Erdrog. See, that one's Bumblebread. Then this one is my own. I made a chocolate cake with raspberry coconut buttercream and a raspberry jam layer in the middle.
Oh, Refn, you were first about Bumble?
I think I maybe had one slice and my wife had the rest. About 24 entries, all awesome. Nice. Oh, Reframe was first. Right, because Reframe posted they did as part of their In Medias Res account, YouTube account, their In the Middle of Things account.
I'm entering the cat instance.
And see.
You have to do like 90% of the goddamn castle mission to get in there.
Lupercalia signal.
Receive.
Initiate cardiogram frequency. Execute eloping tolerance.
Witness.
Valentine's Day. What is the story? We must confess, we do not have one.
No.
There are 3. Initiate the secret histories. Do you feel it, sweetling? In this waning season, the air turns heavy with change. Possibilities writhe on the surface. Your ancestors felt it here millennia ago. Oh, how they slaughtered with joy. How they whipped and danced with joy. How they took a blushing neighbor into the fields with joy. Such warm delights when every expectant furrow is painted red.
Okay.
Initiate the secret histories. 5th century. The pagan Roman people were still having all of the Ides of February fun. Gelasius I, a citizen born in the Roman province of Africa,
Tunisia.
by his decree, no baptized person is to take part in the ages-old celebrations. With the stroke of his pen, February 14th is forever set as St. Valentine's Day.
Spoilers.
With some intended irony, Gelasius is the patron saint of dancers. Initiate the secret histories. 3rd century. Emperor Claudius II decrees that unmarried soldiers fight harder, so they must remain so for the entirety of their service. And all young men must serve. Enter Bishop Valentine. His heart aching for all young lovers who come to him, begging for the blessing of the church. He married them all in secret. In Rome, secrets echo down every narrow street, and alleyways devour them. When rumors reach the ears of the emperor himself, he calls for our Valentine. He receives him without delay. Initially, he appears to grow quite fond of the bishop, moved by love to disobey. That is, until he tries to convert him. Valentine, the holy man. Valentine, the romantic. Valentine, the condemned. It is said he performed one miracle while imprisoned, curing a jailer's daughter of her blindness. She cried with joy when she saw him. She comes back to speak with him as often as she can. On the day of his execution, he was led out of his cell to be beaten, to be stoned, to be beheaded. Across the empire, 2 other holy men named Valentine are also, just to underscore a point, it is whispered that he left a note for the young girl should she come to see him again.
Signed from your Valentine.
Today, he is a patron saint of many things, Sweetling. The first among them is of the keepers of these. We are yours forever. In the half-light.
Sorry, for some of that I was being beat up. And I also was beating up Waffle.
You should put my screen over for a sec. It's pretty good.
Very nice. Very nice. I actually
I
learned
do-
something from that.
I
I did
do
not
like the
know there was
cake
such a history to St. Valentine. That's
Just hanging out.
just hanging out.
Hanging out with this cat.
Tiny kittens.
All right, so just while you're looking here, to go
This is, of
find the
course,
mi-
if you don't know about this mission, this is, of course, the secret mission that you get when the Kayat, crazy Kayat lady, appears in Rosenbrawl. You defeat them, and you get a key card.
And you go play in boxes.
The key card leads to
Sitting
a
here.
place in Carpathian Fangs. Leads to the castle.
Yeah, it's in the castle. Yeah, it's a hatch in the castle mission. And
Mhm.
it actually has to do the castle mission to get here, and then use the card on a special hatch. But yeah, I'm smaller than the box,
in the convenient box.
so you can pick up the quest Extra Dimensional Furry Friends. Crazy Kayat lady has clearly been stockpiling furry friends in her pocket dimension house. Now that you've dealt with their crazy owner, the best action would be to rescue the stranded felines. You have limited time to locate and collect all the abandoned Kayats before the pocket dimension destabilizes and everything in it is destroyed. So you need to capture, as soon as you pick up the box, like 50 cats in like a couple minutes, 4 minutes.
Apparently, I've been standing around too long. My match has changed from Tatterhood to
I probably can't do it in the time limit like this, because have to jump to see fucking,
where the cats could possibly be.
well, not just see them but target them.
See, but if you're looking, if you want a guide on where to find all the cats, tswdb.com is a place to go. Vomher says they even made a map on it on tswdb.
Oh, okay. Remember there was some maps, a couple maps floating around for a while. Different people were working on them. Wasn't
Refame
sure
says
if
most of it
anything
is
was-
accurate, but the history has somewhat dissolved into myth, so it gave me a hair of wiggle room to wrap a nice bow on the story. I mean, that's sort of what Secret World is about, though. Really, is about history tied with myth.
Only got 11.
History tied with myth and legend,
There's not one back there.
which is
There's
kind of
one
one of the
here.
reasons why we love Secret World, though. Is just because like you do learn quite a bit of actual history from Secret World, but then also with that little bit that little bit extra.
Yeah, so you can't jump and tag things, which is really annoying.
Not even when small.
No, because if you're moving, it doesn't let you tag them. There's no way I'm getting 50 while I'm tiny.
No.
Not that I need to. I already have the achievement. Actually, I did a video on it. I think I got it in like 2.5 minutes or something crazy.
How long do you have?
4.
Okay. That's good
4
wiggle
minutes.
room.
Yeah, it wasn't like first try or anything. It was but when I finally did get it, I fucking had crazy amounts of time left. I haven't done this in forever. I don't remember the route.
So, but yeah, once you complete it, the card doesn't go away, or it does go away.
No, it stays. You can do
Okay.
it like every day or something.
Okay, until you get it.
And even after you get it, you could do it again just because, but you won't. I don't think you get like anything for it. I'm sure I did this room. This is one hiding in a bookcase somewhere. Yeah, being tiny is not helping this at all.
I wonder what the stats are for this mission. Like, how many people have actually done it? How many? Because it is relatively a hidden mission. You wouldn't even know about it until you did Rosenbrawl, and then only if that one NPC shows up. And then also simultaneously, if you were lucky enough to get the drop.
Well, like here's one in the bookcase. I think there's one. Yeah, there's one back here. There's a couple in like some sneaky places. Remember that.
Vomher says it helps to have name tags on.
Yeah, that's true. I don't have them on. It collapsed. Oh no. What did I get? Like 30 something?
Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a YouTube video on it, like with my route for that. And I definitely had name tags on for that, for sure.
So nice. So that's
But yeah, now I have
Reframe's. So go check out Reframe's.
That other thing was an entry. I think that other thing is an entry. Or is it just a joke? I just like that they put the cake as a lie from.
No, I think it's. I don't think it's an entry because it doesn't actually say it's an entry. And
It should be an entry.
part of the rules, part of the context
should've
is
been-
saying
it should've been-
this is an entry.
It should have been true to heart. The cake is a lie. Should have been a true to heart entry. Would have been good.
All right, Bumblebread.
Doesn't qualify either way. But the cake is the subject of the entry, Vomher. It's just that it is a lie.
It could have if it had all the other stuff, maybe. Right. So yeah, this cake turned out well. I added coconut, which was a mistake. I actually didn't intend to make coconut, but you know what looks a lot like the small bottle of vanilla extract? Coconut extract.
Yeah, I can see where you can get a little confused on that.
So I added the coconut extract accidentally, and then added the vanilla extract on top of that. And right, kitten and Nermeagle. Very nice. For the lefties, it's basically the cake but
Blasphemy.
backwards. Maru.
That picture is really good.
It is.
Like that art style.
And then it has on the bottom. It says it has a recipe for making cake
Yeah. That's really
with
good.
anima extract, aka vanilla. We got Drenith. This is an interesting one.
It's a whole thing.
It is a whole
Like
thing.
a whole.
But they made 2 cakes.
It was like a story, right?
He says, I can't give away all the secrets, but it started with some brainstorming. We prefer not to use the brain, as the Pope declares that oxygen is better suited to maintain a Templar's godlike figure. I cannot argue that, but it still bothers me to this day every time the Pope tells me this. As I had never baked a cake before, I decided I would make an acceptance this once. And there it was. Within moments, I had mastered baking. Any longer, and I feared I might be better suited as a dragon or a Lumi. But no, as per usual, my abilities far exceeded my already overflowing ego. Something was terribly wrong, though. I didn't have a cross on it. I mean, that's pretty much the coolest thing about being a Templar. We have the sickest crosses. I swear people will be getting these things as tattoos for centuries after our time. Admittedly, that's a terrible cross. But we're under oath to not release our most coveted cross designs to the general public. Let you in on one little secret, though. Lumies once offered to be our slaves for 100 years if we gave them all of our secrets. We laughed. We can't handle you for a 5-minute Shambhala match, let alone 100 years. Silly Lumies. My old pal Richie loved it, though. And the Pope was like, damn, son, give me a slice of that heart. He always makes things so awkward around here. Very nice, Jonathan. The Pope goes, damn, son. And then comes Jimmy's entry. Jimmy, in Jimmy fashion, decided to achieve the achievement. To get the achievement that you get by completing the obstacle course you run through for the Valentine's Day mission without getting injured, without getting hit once. You get an achievement for that. Jimmy got it while playing on a cake.
With forks.
With forks.
You can probably fast forward a little bit.
So if you haven't seen it, it's pretty fantastic. So of course, go to Jimmy's YouTube channel. You can check out all of his fun stuff there too. But
I think I can probably get you the timestamp for.
But you see in the bottom left, right? You're using. Oh, that's right, because not only the cake, but you had to get 6 cupcakes.
Yeah. So who knew that cake was conductive? I put like the bolts I would need into the heart cake, and then went to go use it, and every action fired at the same time because the whole thing was conductive. So I ended up using the heart cake itself for forwards.
It's moist. How can you not guess it's conductive? There are some moist things that are not.
Anyways, I ended up having to bolt the cupcakes down, and yeah. So and then then because I screwed up, I got all the way to the end and failed, and then I got too close to the wasp lady you're chasing, and it ended that section, so I couldn't retry the achievement on that character. So I had to do it on a whole new character. And I had to like go, have dinner and do stuff with the family and stuff. So literally hours later at night, I had to farm a couple like an hour, 2 hours for the bunny head to get a bunny head for this character.
Okay.
Didn't have one yet. So just so I could run the thing with the bunny head and then do it all again. But the icing
for consistency, you're not gonna do this without a bunny head.
I'm not gonna have a Jimmy the Rabbit video without the rabbit head. Like, come on.
Right.
Be real. So, but I picked up the forks and I'm going to like try the thing, and like it's only working like half the time, and it's because apparently icing that has solidified is no longer conductive. The icing on the fork from the try hours earlier, because I kept hitting the cake and cutting into it. Like I was telling Ocho earlier, like if you look at this video in the bottom left and just watch the time lapse, those cupcakes and that especially that cake get fucked up.
They get a little worse over time, yeah.
Like the middle right cupcake, especially because I think I do a lot of right turn, or I'm sorry, the left turns. The middle left cupcake, I do a lot of left turns, like almost predominantly left turns. It feels like that one gets just mashed. Like it's not even a circle anymore. But yeah, I was trying to like make stuff go, and it wasn't going anymore. And I was like, what the hell? I had to go clean the forks off. Yeah. On the second character, it only took 2 tries.
Okay.
Once I got the bunny head for the second character, it only took 2 tries. I was very happy.
Like, let's go!
And then I like instantly just was like, ended the recording.
Yeah, you're like, all right, peace out, I'm done. No, you didn't.
No, I did. I end the recording, and then I. So this is after I ended the recording, because I there's a wipe. There's a quick wipe.
Oh, okay, all right.
Like I ended the recording. Was like, oh crap! I wanted to do post stuff.
You wanted
so
to actually
amped.
taste it.
I was so amped. I was like, yes, I did it. And I wanted to like make sure the recording saved. So I like hit stop recording and saved it. And I was like, oh shit, I wanted it. Like, so I like have a bite of the cake.
But of course it was good.
Cake. Yeah, it was good cake. But
how could it not be?
Yeah, but you can see that cupcake is a little this one right here.
It's seen some things.
The heart itself is just like slashed. Because I found out that you can literally just I could touch the fork to the icing, like to the side of the cake, and it would go.
Right, but as it dried, it lost its conductivity.
Yeah, now the icing on the cake itself, I think, was fine, probably because the cake was still moist on the inside.
Nice.
So it's providing moisture to the icing.
A good.
But the icing that was just by itself on the metal fork just dried out completely, and then was like a barrier to conductivity. It was like coating the metal and preventing it from conducting.
It became an insulator.
Yeah, it was. I learned things, science and whatnot.
SWL science.
That was a fun Sunday project.
Then we got that's good. Then we get unidentified. They said they baked quotation marks.
Baked.
They actually it's made out of tissue paper, and it looks to be pink cardboard. That's actually really nice.
Yeah, I thought that turned out pretty good.
Then a Maeve.
I always call her Uni, but that's because that was her Twitch name. It's like Uni626 or something.
Oh, unidentified. Yeah.
Yeah. So I often like wonder now. People are like, why the hell are you saying Uni? There's a reason for it.
Because it's both of their handles.
Yeah. But yeah, I like this. I like this one. This
is from Maeve. This is the first time Maeve has posted on the Secret World forums. I
like the collage kind of aspect. It's pretty cool.
That is very cool.
And this one, I said they made the cake and the table.
Yes, this is Lara. So this is my contrast entry to the true to life category, for which I have carefully crafted both the cake and the table, which is very nice. But I think if you're going to make a true to life cake, you need to say what kind of cake it is.
No, it's a cake.
It's a cake.
Then we have Panzerford. I haven't seen this video.
Yeah, it's just isn't it like looks like Darkness War but with like a cake. I don't know if I finished the video. I saw a little bit of it. I thought it
Just,
was pretty funny.
just slowly rotating through
There's a table.
the table and the cake and the napkin. It's separated. Need the fork. Oh, there's the fork. Okay. I was gonna...
You get cake flavor, Chantix. Cake flavor.
Okay. All right.
No, what I thought was funny is there's another entry.
A little bit of
down
2001 in there.
That's kind of similar. I don't think it's a video. I think it's a picture. But there's another one that's kind of similar.
Yeah, the kazoos really do make it.
Was that kazoos in harmony?
Yeah.
Nice. It's going extra mile there. Right, then we had someone who said they create an account so they can post a contrast entry, but new users can't post photo.
Yeah, I think they solved that later on or something.
Oh, okay. Hopefully. We have Maru making another true to life. We joke that the Cape Queen in January is still good because it's whiskey cake. So I made a chocolate whiskey cake. It's a cake with whiskey in it, not cake soaked in whiskey. So don't actually make it and eat it 11 months later. It's very good. Sliced into 10 pieces for sharing. Okay.
You can do both. You could make a cake with whiskey and then soak it in whiskey.
I would say the little accents on that are very, very tight. Very nice accents.
Tight like a...
Yes. Then we have Pink Hair, who we defeated earlier today in Rosenbrawl.
Aha!
With, I didn't check out this one.
1 second.
Soniac.
Yeah, move around so I don't get logged out.
Oh, yeah.
Am I normal sized? Am I normal sized again?
Yeah.
What?
No!
God, why?
You have exceeded your limit.
Your fun limit for the day.
Yeah. No more fun. You gotta wait till tomorrow.
Sometimes you get changed into characters. Sometimes they break your face. Sometimes that happens. Does
Why
anyone know what the
Revenant?
Kawaii Revenant t-shirt looks like? The prize for participating.
Yes, I know what it looks like.
Vomher should have one. If Andy gave it to them.
Probably not.
Because technically, Vomher was the first one to win a Kawaii Revenant t-shirt from us.
What do you mean, Vomher?
We had a count. I do not own one. So maybe someday.
Soon.
I mean, there are plenty of if you just basically just do a Google image search, it will show up because it was in Secret World, and it's on.
It was a We Love Fine shirt, wasn't it, or something? I think something else.
Maybe. Oh gosh, no. Bad copy paste.
I just realized I've been recording this whole time.
Nice.
And I was like, why is my drive running out of space? And I've left my desktop recording for like
Oh, no.
goddamn 9 hours or something. And it wasn't on purpose. It wasn't like I was recording something and then forgot. Like I somehow hit a key combo that did it and didn't realize it. And my disk drive was just filling up with space, recording me working all day, watching YouTube. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, now
am I
you need
running
to
out
make a
of space?
compilation video of it. You say.
Just upload it to YouTube.
Yeah.
Day in the life.
Day in the life of Jimmy the Rabbit.
Put a time lapse.
Take out all the work sensitive stuff, of course, but yes, it was one of the We Love Fine t-shirts.
Yeah, I thought so.
So you could have actually bought the Kawaii Revenant t-shirt from their from the website, because when they had the We Love Fine clothing up, which I'm actually more pissed at myself that I never took advantage of that. So it goes.
Did you pass the other one? I really like the one that I like the cake that was no cake at all. It was,
That was
I
this
really
one.
like that one. Yeah.
Right.
Did we go over the one above it though?
Not really. It's a whole story with Soniac.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a bit long to get into. I like that one because I like the picture where it's just gone. Like, this cake is no more.
And then they showed them starting the cake. So in this case, it was this is an interesting recipe.
It's like a what was his name? Tarantino movie. It's the ending first, and then they just go back forward.
So they have a base layer, what looks to be vanilla. And then put down a layer of jam, which because I end up putting a layer of jam in mine, and I don't think I'll make another cake that doesn't have a jam layer, because that was delicious.
Some more coming up.
Jam layer, frosting, covered in pink fondant. Jam layer, best layer.
This one, it reminded me of the other one.
Oh yes, this one's really fun too. Yeah,
but it's instead of a video, it's a picture, but it has like all like.
But it's all
hearts going through it. But it's the same background. The darkness war space.
Lazaya with that one. That one is fun. The Nautilus. I'm not saying the player name. I'm saying the account name. Player Antique Rose, right? A nice interpretation. Very nice.
I like this one. This one was cool.
This is a Lazaya again. It's all you need is love and origami. I gifted this to a fellow sweetling. It says, you must be my soulmate match because you're a knockout. Very nice.
I like that because it's like origami.
Yeah, and even the all the little accents on the top there are really cute.
Did you just click on a random imager link?
Sure, why not?
This one was pretty neat. I thought. This
Oh,
was
actually, I
really
love this
cool.
one. Yeah, Wolf Spider. So this is a contest entry for True in Heart. A knitted cake. It's knitted.
Knitted
and tiny.
beaded. Like that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
And I've done like some. I don't know if I've knitted. I've done like some stuff. I've done like cross stitch and other things because my mom did a bunch of that shit when I was growing up. And I imagine that is some work.
That is really cool.
It's some work and some time to do it, but also just to do the shape in the first, like the shape as well. Like that's and the little table. Yeah,
I guess they save time because it's so small, but I don't think it really.
Yeah, but I mean, like if you look at unless they already had like pre-done pieces, like you can see all the links in the. That's doing this.
Yeah. Each link is
like
each link is a lot of wrist work.
So yeah, that's nah. But I would just think the heart shape itself, like making it like wrap and do that, like that would be the annoying part.
It's really cool. Friends from my cabal offered to post for me. Okay, so that was the one. That was the person that said that they couldn't post because they were a new account.
Unless it's on a plastic frame. I mean, that would make it a little bit easier. And there's arrows. I like this one because I know where that is and what it's referencing.
Errol, yeah, contrast entry for Errol in the probably true to game category. Cake can be found even in the darkest of places if only one remembers to turn on the light.
Do you know where that is?
Off the top of my head, I would guess Blue Mountain in the mines in Blue Mountain.
No, that should be Shadowy Forest. It should be where you go for the swarm.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yes.
And there's the lantern hanging out in the with all the deathless around.
Mm-hmm.
And you go in and there's like a table with like a lantern. And then
that's right. That's right. I haven't played that in a while.
But also the text that goes with it, kind of.
Yeah.
And then someone else was posting for someone here. I saw this on the Discord actually.
Wirecat.
Because it's someone posting for starts with a W.
Wirecat or Wirerat.
Yeah. Someone posting for them. But it's the lurker. It's the lurker eating the cakes. It's a reference to like using a cake during the raid and like failing over and over again and just keep putting down cake.
More cake and more cake.
It took me a second because the animation's really quick, but those are like the lurker tentacles for the New York raid. You know?
Yeah.
And that's true. When you're doing New York raid, you put down a cake so everyone has like a damage buff for the raid. And it's like a 10-person thing. You know, you wipe, you're like, fuck, all right, put down a cake again. Everyone eats a cake. Then you go try and kill the lurker, and then you wipe, you put down another cake. Like that is 100% accurate.
So it's like the lurker actually eating the cake.
Yes. Yeah, it's the lurker consuming it.
So it just comes out of nowhere and starts beating on Jimmy.
Yeah, I'll let him kill me. I defended just because I wanted to deflect.
Yeah.
I like that part of the heavy glove. But I figured they might have the mission or something.
Oh, nice. He killed you and I got a reward.
Because that's how things work.
Because you were my match anyway.
Oh yeah, that's how I did this mission on my pacifist character.
You just wait for someone else to kill whoever.
Wait for someone has entered the fight.
So he came. Oh no, Pink Pudding came after me. I got to defend myself against an NPC.
All right, a haymaker. Boom.
I was gonna say my health is very high up, so.
Like and people have asked, I think before, like, oh, can you like solo these? If you're a heavy glove, yes, like no problem. See that?
That was balanced, and I didn't seem to be taking much damage on that one.
No, but I like hit her with like 2 haymakers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like this one too. This is a really nice drawing. I also like the smiley face.
This is Levine, which this mask I believe is on sale right now.
Well, it's the mask you get from the event. I don't think you buy that mask. You get it from the achievement.
Do you?
Yeah. You know, at the end, you can choose to turn the information over to your faction, or you can wipe the phone.
Right.
If you do both, you get the mask.
Oh, okay. Okay, I own it, so I had to have done that.
Yeah, so you do the match made in Rosenbrawl investigation mission. At the end, you fight her, right? And she drops the phone. When she drops the phone, you pick it up, and you can choose to either wipe the phone, in which case she's thankful that you didn't leak her secrets, or you can send it to your faction, and then she's like, "Oh, you're not cool. I thought you were cool, man.
You're not cool,
Like,
man." Yeah.
She's upset about it, right? But if you do both, which requires 2 playthroughs of the mission, then you unlock the swarm mask.
I you know what? At the time I did it, I don't remember ever getting the swarm mask as a reward. Obviously, I did though.
Yeah, Like if you look at your achievements, go to events and Rosenbrawl, and it's called Equal Opportunity B, and you can see the reward.
I did the achievement just because the achievement was there to do.
Right. But if you mouse over the little box, it tells you what the reward is.
Yeah, swarm mask for that one. Inescapable gives you the inescapable title. Find Izzy Bearstein.
Yep.
You get Izzy Bearstein.
That's the one that does the hearts to the other pets. I got all of these on my taco guy, except for the speed dating, because that requires more people. That requires like a group, but all the other ones I got on the taco guy.
Oh, right. Let's say I do have all of them. As where defeat the masked woman with a full group of 5 players. Okay.
Yeah, but you can just do in the easiest setting. It's like not difficult to do. You just need people.
You just need people. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the last one here is.
I like this one because of the contrast. Like the fact that it's like a sketch drawing, but then the cake is actually colored in. I think that's pretty cool.
Red just started a fight.
Ocho was too busy fighting with his swarm mask. It's okay, I avenged you.
Good.
Took 3 punches.
Tatterhead wasn't even my my match. I must have been Tatterhead's match though. Or they just chose violence. As you do.
That happens.
But yeah, the last one was Mel Adams. Just a wee little sketch because Sophie and Zaha deserve nice things. And then Vomher said, "Clock strikes 12. The creation contest has concluded. Every single entry will be given a loving look throughout the next few days as the judges come together and make a consensus on the wondrous cakes created here. Our incandescent eyes are alight with anticipation. You are all absolutely amazing. Thank you all, you beautiful bees, for your participation in this contest. Stay tuned, sweetlings, because winners will be announced after February 28th, 2022. And the winners, to go over what they win. I was watching this one for a while, and it was only at like maybe 8 or so, and then all of a sudden, I looked at it today, and it was like 35 entries. That's awesome. That's really cool. But it says all who submit a qualifying entry will receive 1 Kawaii Revenant t-shirt clothing item. which again, Vomher should have been the only person that would have had one, but maybe now everyone will. Runner-up winners will get 1 Heart Pajama purple item and 1 Kawaii Revenant t-shirt clothing item for your chosen character. First place winners will get 1 pink morph suit, which is we were all in last week. maybe you can get your Kawaii Revenant t-shirt too at the same time. Make it happen. 1 morph suit pink clothing item, which we were all changed into last week as we all worshipped an anniversary bee in Agartha. That was fun.
Yeah, worshipping the cake.
Worship the cake. Do it. Says, in addition, all who place first in their respective categories will win special Secret World Legends swag, lovingly crafted by Kailani, who is the who is basically who the crazy Kayat lady was based off of, that you then get to run the whole mission for. Consisting of 1 personalized Secret World Legends t-shirt with your nickname on it, 2 Secret World Legends keychains, 1 personalized with your nickname, and 1 just regular Legend keychain, and 2 Secret World Legends collapsible phone grips, 1 with the Secret World Legends swirl logo, and 1 with the Legend logo. You did not know that about the Kayat lady? Well, how about this, kitten? Every NPC that shows up is based off of somebody in the game's community. Every single one of them.
Yep. Tipsy Brawler, Bumbly Baker.
Mm-hmm.
What's the pink one called? Pink Puddin', right?
Mm-hmm.
Ishte, which is Itachi backwards. Vomher. Vomher's in there.
Vomher has one. Yep.
It's like remove. It's just Vomher backwards.
Remov.
Yeah. The antler one.
It's Moose.
Yeah, that's Moose. Lord Antler of the Barren Wastes. My favorite part of that NPC is when it rides a moose around and charges. That shit is fucking hilarious.
Like, we decided to make this individual mob that rides a moose around, and they're like, does any other mob just mount up and attack?
Not that I know of. I don't think so. Just fucking like mounts a moose and like fucking charge attacks you with it. It's crazy.
That's one way to pronounce it. Nervel removing me from existence. Oh wait, is Ramov not there? Rema. I say with a little bit of a roll there.
Remove, and according to Crazy Kayat Lady is Kalani.
Yeah, they're all based on somebody.
And then me and Ox were in the database as trolls for data miners. So like the data miners mine the list of NPCs that are supposed to show up, and there's a Jonathan the Bun, and there's a Bison Ox Chaos Theorist, which is a reference to Dumb Ox, because he always just plays Chaos on like the beta test. Like he's just mains Chaos for everything. So Bison Ox, Chaos Theorist, and then obviously Jonathan the Bun. Like who the fuck else would that be? You know? But those names were in the NPC listing. And Nervel put them in there specifically to fuck with the data miners. And sure enough, it worked.
It worked, yeah.
Because they were like, this is all the NPCs. Then we spent like 2 weeks trying to figure out how to make Jonathan the Bun show up. Only to find out eventually from Nervel that like, nah, it's just in the names in the list, but there is no actual NPC.
It's a dang shame.
It's kind of funny though.
It is kind of funny.
Because it was on stream. He was like, "Oh yeah, there's something secret about it," and the secret was that it doesn't exist. God, he fucking trolled everybody so hard. He had been laughing, after the stream, he had been laughing to himself so hard. That was pretty good.
What was it? I was watching. I might try this now with a much smaller audience. I was watching some community manager stream for Star Trek Online last night, and the community manager was just like, someone mentioned Alexa, and he's like, oh yeah. He's like, well, let's see if this works. And he's like, Alexa, add poop to the shopping list.
That's awesome.
And I was like, that's hysterical.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm in the flavor text for the segment of shoulder tackle now as well.
Did Alexa do it? On many Alexas, it did. Yes, not mine. I don't have an Alexa, but I was like, oh, that's
So
funny.
yeah, Signet of Shoulder Tackle has a flavor text now that it didn't used to have.
Right.
And it says, Jonathan, I don't see the point of, and then it's italics, Tashi's shoulder tackle interrupted Jonathan's argument. And that's literally from me, Natashi, arguing on the beta test server about the usefulness of the shoulder tackle signet. Because I said it's fucking pointless. And it's like Itachi's favorite signet. So like our argument's actually flavor text on the fucking signet. Because it's me saying I don't see the point, and then her like because the whole point of the shoulder tackle is it has a % chance to knock someone down. So
Right.
the flavor text is like, I'm saying I don't see the point, and then she interrupts by knocking me down with the signet power itself. It's a super clever reference, and it's also just awesome that we're both actually flavor text on an in-game item.
Hey, I
Pretty
take it.
cool.
It's very cool. Yeah.
Also, there's only ever been one use for that goddamn signet.
So you were both right.
Well, I said that my pacifist run.
Hmm.
In my pacifist run, I couldn't interrupt Beaumont's goddamn healing spell because I wasn't allowed to do damage, and all the interrupts do damage. Except
But not that one.
Signet of Shoulder Tackle has a 10% chance to knock them and interrupt. So I just kept dodge rolling through him, and eventually I would interrupt it. And the way the pacifist character reflect build worked is like I would win the war of attrition if I could interrupt it just sometimes. You know what I mean? I don't have to interrupt it every time, but if I could sometimes interrupt it, I would eventually win the war of attrition after like 2 hours and kill him.
So what Jimmy is talking about is right. You did a pacifist run character, if anyone doesn't know, where you had a character that did not deal damage.
Nope. Not ever. Made it through the whole game.
Yeah.
The whole game. Not possible now, I don't think.
No, that was before the
yeah,
rebalance.
Since the rebalance, they like immutable's not a thing anymore.
Yeah.
Or not the way it was anyways. And then they changed it so some of the reflex stuff now actually requires you to hit the target before it'll take reflex damage. Like they purposely changed stuff essentially to mess with reflex things.
They're like, you see this video where someone can beat the entire game without actually throwing a single hit? Like, yeah.
We don't want that to happen.
Yeah, we don't.
Okay. To be fair, I don't think that was because of me.
No,
it's more of a problem because of like bots, like AFK botting.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right, because if you can just stand there and reflect, then you can just go farm shit that way.
You can just stand in a place where mobs will spawn, and then they just all attack you, and then they just all die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's more of that than specifically not liking that someone beat the game without
No.
anything. So I don't think they really care. I'm sure like the one person to do that, no one gives a shit.
I mean, I'm sure that you've affected development, in other ways, but not that.
Well, I mean, I apologize for the tank commander. Apparently, they were planning to nerf until I beat it the first day it was out. They were like, "Yeah, it doesn't need nerfing."
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine now.
So, like, I found out later on the Discord that was my fault. Like, Nervel straight up said, like, like the idea. So from his words, it's way easier to ratchet something's difficulty down than it is to ratchet it up. So the idea is you release something at a harder level, you see how it goes, and then if it looks like it's too difficult, they can ratchet it down. And then like literally the same night it came out at like 1 a.m. or something, like I beat it. Yeah.
Like, it's fine. It's fine.
They're like, yeah, I guess it doesn't need adjusting. I know what's funny is like for the rebalance they did adjust it. Like it has since been nerfed from what it was. But yeah, I thought that was kind of funny. I didn't know that. I didn't know that for a long time, because the time to the next beta thing we did was a pretty significant amount of time. I had no idea. But yeah, apparently I did have some effect on plans at least.
Nice.
The
Well, I
plan
mean, you
was
were
see how
also
it
in the
goes.
beta for the rebalance as well, so there was a whole bunch there that you probably gave input on that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, I had long conversations with Ravel about Sword. He was even hitting me up for ideas on what to call the names of new abilities. Although I'm not sure any of mine actually made it, but at least that was a sounding board. Yeah, the rebalance pass was an amazing experience. We definitely were, because I think prior to that we were mainly just testing like existing stuff, and the rebalance was like a living, breathing thing. Like we were definitely like way more involved and way more contributions.
Mm-hmm.
Like Living Flame did like not exist at all in the rebalance, and then like we were talking about how Crystallized Flame A caused crashing problems, right? But B was broken. Like the math was broken. Like he explained like, oh yeah, the reason it did such good damage is like the multiplier was based off X instead of Y, and it was broken in like 3 different ways. And once they fixed it, like it was useless. Like it just did no damage at all. It was just complete garbage. I'm like, this is not. I understand it was broken before, but now it's just trash. Like
Yeah.
this is really bad. And so like Living Flame became like a thing within like a couple of days. It's not just that it was useless. I mean, it was mainly that it was useless. It also crashed people a lot. Like that was a big thing too.
Yeah, because there's probably a lot of graphical stuff that's going on.
Yeah, there's something in the cast. He said it would require like an engine dev to be tasked over from Exiles to even fix. Turns out the Elementals are basically hanging on by Blaze's DPS. Yeah. Exactly. True, Vomher, but I mean, that's kind of what I meant. Like, Blaze was so broken, it provided all the damage.
Yeah.
And with it gone, like, there was nothing for Elementalism to contribute. So, yeah, Elementalism wasn't so, like, it wasn't intended to be a weapons pass, but some weapons were so broken, they had to be addressed in the rebalance.
So I feel like the rebalance was basically like, hey, let's try to fix this one thing, and then realizing, like, you try to fix one thing, and it's like, oh, but when we fix that, suddenly we need to fix this. Now we need to fix this. Now we need to fix this, and then it just keeps growing and growing.
A little bit. Like the goal was never to not balance weapons at all, but it was to fix outliers, like the KSR. Assault rifle was mostly okay. The KSR was broken as hell, right? So Blaze was obviously like crashing the game for people, and then people around Blaze users sometimes would get crashed for whatever reason, even if they weren't using it themselves. Supposedly, at least. I didn't encounter that, but I've heard people complain about that, where like they're not even using crystallized like flame, but then someone else would use it and then they would crash. And that's not good.
No.
And there's a couple other things. So like it wasn't like supposed to be a weapons pass per se, but it was, the rebalance was a like outliers. Things that are exceptionally broken, we're gonna try and fix.
And then I feel like once they got to a certain point, they're like, well,
laid.
now let's just do
Yeah.
tanks and healers. And
I mean, also the E14 and up having new mechanics was not on the table originally either.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I feel like once it got to a certain size of fixing it, they were just like, well, now it's a thing, so now we can just.
The testing for high-end raid was brutal. I didn't think it was that bad, but I think the problem with testing the high-end raid is that you need high-end raiders to test it, because like like trying to be like super harsh, like if you don't do high-end raiding, even if you get all the gear in beta to get your character to that level, it doesn't mean you have the raid experience to even properly test a regular raid, let alone a new harder raid, right? Like those things take lots of experience doing like all the time, to even execute regularly, never mind like test something that's even harder than what you were doing before. So I think there was luckily there was enough, like I know from talking with you, Nerval, like they do like Vomher saying, they do want a breadth of different eyeballs on a thing, but you don't want or necessarily need, well, how to say this? If you put a bunch of people that like just don't do the raid or only ever did the story raid, and you have them try and do E17, even with max gear, they're gonna fail at like basic concepts because they just don't have the strategy and like the team structure to know what to do and when to do it. The reaction timing's not there. So them saying something's like too difficult is not helpful. It's not intended for you. You should have beaten all the other raids before this one. But that said, I was part of a raid, and I'm surprised. I thought you were in it, Vomher, but maybe it was other people. But I was part of a raid of not like the 1%ers. I was part of an E17 test raid, and it did not go well. It did not go well at all. But we did get some useful data nonetheless. Nerval did pop us through the phases. Like he would manually advance us to like second phase or third phase. So it's not like it was a complete like waste. He got some useful information out of it.
Right.
Are you sure you weren't in that one? I thought you were in that one.
I do remember there being a little bit of drama at the time. So those people weren't willing to work with people who knew how to do
well, I mean,
raid just because they weren't the top raiders in the game.
I think that's not necessarily fit, like 100% fair. There was a group of top raiders that wanted to do a top raid attempt at stuff. So they were just waiting for their people to come on. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with a group of people deciding, hey, we're gonna try and get 10 of our normal people,
normal raiders,
work with every day,
to
try and do this on a certain time period. And if we're waiting for them to show up, then you're just waiting for them to show up. Nothing that should be discussed here. I mean, I think it's fair to discuss. I'm literally talking about not even that specific instance, but just in general. Like it's okay for people to want to test with other people of a certain group. Like when I went to test dungeons, sometimes I would just go with whoever was there beta testing, but other times I wanted to test with certain people to test a certain thing. Experience the same treatment by certain people? Yes, I did. I know who you're talking about. I hope you don't go away upset. That was not my intention. That was not my intention at all. But I know exactly what you're talking about.
All right. Well, we don't have to discuss it anymore. That's fine.
I'm just saying, like, because I've had like massive amounts of interaction with them and much worse personal interaction with them, like to the point of completely blocking someone, and they had to make a new account to come apologize to me just so I could get their apology message. Like, I know exactly what they're talking about, and some people can be a bit much. Also, I would like to point out that there's definitely, and this is something in the Secret World space. There's a lot of people that are from different countries and different cultures, and they don't necessarily approach things the same way or have the same level of tact necessarily in a language that's not their first language. You know, like that for sure happens. The game is pretty big in Europe.
Well, it's
And
just
there's
having to deal with different people from all walks of life.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't matter if it's international or not. It's
Well, no, but it does matter if it's international because you
there's
have
also some
cultural
people here
differences
and
that
within
are
country that could be
okay,
not
yes.
as
Yeah, people can be assholes anywhere, but I'm saying specifically there's cultural differences. There's just some things that like other countries just treat certain things like a or have a certain attitude that's very they're very tactless, but it's just how they are. It's just those type of
But it's true. It's true. We don't. They clearly don't know the situations that happened to them during the time. So okay, no, we're good. We're good. I'm fine with that.
I'm just saying there was a lot going on. I think overall, though, it was a good experience. I think it's certainly, one would say, benefited the game. I think in a pretty large way. I think a 9,000 word patch note is the fucking biggest patch to goddamn ever hit the fucking.
Oh, just entirely, yeah.
Like that thing was, it's crazy. The amount of shit that changed is so insane. And also, we had, how many open beta weeks did we have? How many open beta weekends did we have? Like 3?
A whole bunch, yeah. I jumped into a couple of them, yeah.
I mean, that alone is fucking crazy. That like if you really wanted to, you like anyone could have grabbed any number of people to do any of the content.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was pretty focused on Dark Agartha and Tank Commander, to be honest. I did dungeons a couple of times, and then I was more focused on Tank Commander and Dark Agartha than anything else. Me personally, I think I got like maybe like one shot at the 17 raid, and it wasn't that great a one. I did do a Darkness War where I got the black screen bug and then tried to fight everything blind with just name tags on. That was pretty cool.
That sounds like a very Jimmy thing.
I think I have a video up with that actually. Well, then because Nervell got rid of the black screen bug, and then I was upset because I wanted to beat it blind. So then he started adding a ton of effects to me. Like he added every effect under the sun to my screen. And then eventually he somehow accidentally caused the black screen bug again in the process of adding a bunch of effects.
Be like, that's the one that did it.
Blood went God mode and got nerfed back down. I don't think Blood is in a bad state, honestly. I think Blood is fine. A lot of people misunderstood how Blood works now. That was a big problem, like right after the rebalance. Jimmy mode just randomly changes your controls. That is something he made during the test phase, though. Yes. Jimmy mode is something he made, like, according to Nervell, he was at lunch and programming with one hand and eating a sandwich with the other. And that's when that happened, when he programmed Jimmy mode.
Also making random enemies show up just because.
Yeah, it changes your controls randomly, and then also spawns random enemies sometimes. Good night, Vomher.
All right, have a good night, Vomher.
Night, Vomher.
Well, we did have a couple more things. Vomher already knows about these. not much more, but just the last couple of pieces of news on our list here. One is that Anvil Studios says its Secret World tabletop RPG will most likely launch in fourth quarter of 2022. This is after looking things over. It's most likely we will launch this fourth quarter of this year. Keep your eyes out for shares along the way when the Kickstarter. But yes, it's all right. Have a good night, Vomher. We all love you, and let us know the results of the cake contest, of course.
I have a feeling we'll see those.
Probably. I get to put my tabletop RPG friends through Secret World. Listen, I haven't played a tabletop RPG in years, and I am really excited for it.
I'm only bummed it got pushed, because I think it was supposed to be earlier this year, and it got pushed to fourth quarter.
Was it? I don't believe they initially set a date that
Well,
they were trying
but
for first.
I thought at least the Kickstarter was supposed to be earlier,
Oh,
right? That was my impression, at least. I could be wrong. That was my impression I had. I could have just been projecting. That's fair. That's entirely possible.
yeah, and I'm not sure. As far as from what I remember, I don't think it had a date in the first place. So I wasn't sure.
Regardless,
They
it
just
being
said it was
the
like,
end
it's
of
coming.
the year is not as nice as it being
Middle of the year.
not the end of the year.
Right,
right?
yeah.
Like, I'm just saying.
And then finally we have Conan Chop Chop Demo has released a couple of days ago in front of the full March 1st release for Conan Chop Chop, and you went ahead and played it.
Yes, I did my due diligence. No one else apparently ever does. God damn it!
Hey, we
Not really.
got it downloaded.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I do diligence, but it's not really due diligence. It's just diligence. That's all.
God damn it! Here I am, like, I gotta beat this demo before the show tonight. Like,
Well, my
I
thought
gotta
was basically,
download it.
I was like, I will be buying it. I will be playing it.
But we'll be talking about it. God damn it!
Well, I figure we talk about the thing when it fully releases, not just the
Yeah.
demo. But yeah.
So,
I'll
anyways,
But you played the demo.
Yeah.
You played the demo.
The demo was really cool. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was harder than I thought it would be just off of seeing it. I thought it'd be, like a fun just click slash.
Right.
And after like the fourth time I died, I was like, Jesus Christ, I have to actually like pay attention and try.
Like this isn't just a tiny walk in the park, despite what the little characters, little stick figure.
Yeah, I mean,
Tues.
it's super fun. And mostly I died because I was like not blocking, because it just, like, I'm just gonna jump and attack things, and before I know it, I'm dead. Like, I really have to stop. I have to start playing this like more seriously, and not just like bonsai. But yeah, it seems really cool. It's really fun. The graphics are neat. The little enemies, like the whole thing is just it was just good. Like, I honestly, other than dying, I don't like that part.
I mean, it happens.
Okay, I'll say this. Like, I don't like things I don't like. It's I don't like if my health is full, I can't pick up a heart on the ground. Like, fuck you, let me save that for later. I don't like leaving stuff on the ground. That seems
fair.
Seems like a bad feeling.
Okay.
Same thing with, I didn't realize at first that you can't have two hunks of meat, because like a hunk of meat like restores your health, right?
Okay.
So I was able to buy one with their gold coins, and I farmed enough gold coins to buy a second one before I went in the dungeon, thinking like, I have two, right? So I have two heals while I'm in the dungeon, but you can only hold one.
No, and there wasn't really anything that kind of signaled that ahead of time, like.
Not that I saw. I mean,
This is a
I
map.
could. It's entirely possible I skipped it, but even so, like, it just felt weird that like I can't. Why can't I have two? Put it this way, it's like having the heart. Like, why am I leaving shit on the ground? That doesn't feel right. I can hold multiple keys.
Right.
Like, there's keys that you pick up to open chests, and I can hold multiple of those, but I can't hold multiple hunks of meat, and I can't hold extra hearts. Like, it's probably a balance thing, but it just feels weird to leave loot on the ground.
I could see that. Yeah.
But that's a pretty
Especially in
minor
basically a
complaint.
loot game, essentially.
Yeah, that's a pretty minor complaint, and I think it's probably even standard for the genre, honestly. I don't play a lot of that genre, but I know it exists and there's other games in it. But it was fun. It was fun, like, figuring out like how to not die, how to fight these things, correctly. The jump attack's cool. I like that you can technically parry. I mostly did that by accident, but when you block, if you time your block right, you can actually parry. Like, you can look at like Dark Souls this shit.
Okay.
Where you like parry and your block can stun them and then you attack, as opposed to just stopping their attack. So that was cool. And then I thought I was gonna get a boss fight, and I was like, oh god, I'm gonna die to this, and then I'm gonna run through this whole dungeon again. But thankfully, no. Thankfully, I got through the dungeon finally without dying, and I got to the boss fight, and that's when like the trailer kicks in.
Oh, okay.
So it's like you've reached the end of the demo when you hit the boss, and the trailer kicks in, and it plays you like a trailer of like bits of like the full game, which look really cool. The multiplayer looks cool. All the different environments look really cool. There's like weather in some of the environments. Like,
Which, from what they said, that was basically what they stopped, because it's been a running gag, Conan Chop Chop, for a long time now, because it was pushed back and pushed back and pushed back, and then they said, you know what, we're not even going to tell you we're pushing it back anymore. we're just gonna release it.
Co-op. They wanted to get the online co-op.
They wanted to get online and couch co-op going simultaneously. Because it's not just releasing on PC, obviously. It's releasing on, as far as I know, everything.
Platforms,
it's, Switch, and so they wanted to get the multiplayer working on all aspects, including online aspects. So,
also, even though it's Conan and it's technically like Chop Chop or whatever, it's actually like has a pretty low rating. Like it's supposed to be like a family-friendly Conan game.
okay.
I was looking at that, and yeah, like I plan to get it for the Switch, like, and play with my kids. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Stop.
Because your camera's being attacked.
She's decided that she wants to suddenly be a terror.
Stop,
get down.
But yeah, I don't know. I thought that was neat that they're able to, kind of make it cartoony enough that you can actually play it with your kids.
Yeah, because it has that was it Cyanide Happiness or that kind of.
Oh yeah, that sort of
cartoon.
Yeah, that sort of.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know. I think Chop Chop. I only played it today.
Yeah.
I got the demo downloaded like yesterday or day before, but I was like, I'm gonna play it before the show so I can talk about it. And
you're the only one that did.
And I was the only one. Yeah. Well, this is Moons of Madness all over again.
Moons of Madness came out, and I was like, I'll get to it.
Get around,
I'll get around to
time.
But anyways, no. But like honestly, was like, even after I died a bunch of times, I was like, well, I did enough. I don't have to beat the demo. And then I was like, nah, no, I have to beat the demo. It's like after lunch, I tried again, and I got it. But no, I like other than the leaving loot on the floor, which again I think just might be a staple of the genre. Anyways, I think it's a balance thing.
Yeah. But if leaving it on the floor, that could have been before that you could have picked it up and it just would have disappeared, and then it didn't actually appear in your inventory, and instead they were like, nope, if we leave it there.
It makes sense in co-op that maybe one of the other players could pick it up because they need
right.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I get it. The other thing I didn't understand was there's chests I couldn't get to. There's, like, a chest surrounded by, like, trees and a fence. And I can't jump in there. I have a key to open a chest, but I can't get to the chest.
Maybe that's because it's supposed to be like, not to say that the game would be like a Zelda-like, who knows, but, maybe it's supposed to be you unlock an ability and then you come back and that ability gets you to that place.
Well, that is something that they show in the end thing is like you do get to upgrade abilities. Like you essentially have like skill points of some kind.
Okay.
Like you do buy ability upgrades as well as like gear upgrades in the full game. So it is entirely possible that like, yeah, you'd buy like a special ability that would let you like, maybe jump a fence or something. I don't know.
Or chop through trees or something. Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows?
We don't know.
So
figure it out for the full release, March 1st.
So that was just more confusing than anything. But yeah, the little enemies were cool. There was a variety of enemies, a variety of like bosses and attacks, and some weird mechanics I had to figure out. There's like bees or hornets that shoot stingers at you, and if you parry perfectly, you can just reflect your stinger back at them.
Nice. Okay.
It's pretty cool. I found out I really like the halberd over the sword.
Okay.
Like Conan starts with the sword, but I was able to like buy a halberd, and then you got like a little bit longer range and like super fast poke damage. Which there's little guys that run around with like holding bombs, and you can like basically just keep them at non-exploding distance, and they keep getting stuttered by your constant long-range poke, and you just kill them before they ever get to you and explode. So
But you said that was
really like
basically
halberd.
your one of your minor complaints, of course, or a minor, not even a complaint. It's more like a suggestion, and that is that because it's a demo, that you should have stuff at reduced prices or whatnot. Yeah.
Yes, we talked about this like before we started the show.
Yeah.
I was able to farm surrounding areas before starting the dungeon, and you can acquire a gold and you can go buy, like I bought the halberd or whatever. But everything was so fucking expensive. Like you basically got to buy like one thing, maybe two, depending on what you bought. But like it seemed really, really tight, and I feel like for a demo they could have like halved that shit just to let you try stuff. Let me try the bow. Let me buy the halberd or the hammer.
And they could have made it specifically clear that it's like, this is for the demo. This is demo prices or something.
I just felt for the demo, like I understand for the main game, you have like an upgrade path. And so like they expect you to put in time, and you're going to be like you're going to get, you're going to complete stuff and come back to this town home base and buy more stuff. That makes sense. But for a demo, that shit should have been like, much less. Much less. I like basically spent, I think like one hunk of meat, which is like a health refill, was like 250 gold, and farming the whole area gave me like 280 gold or something. I was like, seriously?
That's a lot.
Spent all my money on one health thing before I enter the dungeon. Like, but again, that's like super nitpicky. Like
it's a nitpick, yeah.
The thing was super fun. I love the art style. And it's got an awesome cinematic, like, or kind of semi-cinematic intro. The storyline for it that I got to see in the beginning was pretty funny. The setup for like why it exists, like what you're doing. It looks like genuinely be a good time.
Good. I hope it turns out to be a nice hit for them. I really do. And the final piece of news we had was also for Chop Chop, and it's because the official Chop Chop account, has posted a giveaway for the game itself. So if you want, if you're into it, go ahead and click the link I just posted there. And they said, in celebration of Conan Chop Chop launching soon, we'd like to give away a few copies of the game. To enter, simply retweet this tweet and tag your co-op buddies below. It says if you play solo, that's okay too. Giveaway ends the 28th, and we will message those selected via DM. So why not? Why not go ahead and do that? And so far, they currently have 132 retweets. So I mean, how many copies are they? Depends how many copies they're giving away, but might be good odds there. The game itself is only going to be $19.99 on console and $14.99 on PC. So
yeah.
It obviously is not going to be a bank breaker.
Switch for the kids, for sure.
I mean, that's like 1/4 of Elden Ring. So
that I bought a while ago.
Four Conan Chop Chops equals 1 Elden Ring. So
I think I got that for myself for Christmas or something.
We've been saying we've been in a glut of really good content. Oh my god,
there's so many fucking games. It's ridiculous. Lately. Like everything decided it was going to happen at the same time.
At the same exact time.
Fucking hell, dude.
Lost Ark coming out and being pretty good. So I mentioned, someone else mentioned like, Destiny 2's expansion is apparently really good, and then Elden Ring coming out, and that's like an instant classic.
Oh yeah, that thing looks fucking amazing.
And all the reviews say it lives up to the hype. Like, okay, all right.
I mean, the Dark Souls 3 GTA, just fucking
open world Dark Souls.
Open world fucking Dark Souls shit. With a story written, or at least lore background written by R.R. Martin.
Yeah.
No,
it's got pedigree.
Ridiculous. I mean, I was watching some season because some streamers got like streamer keys or whatever, like, or not even keys, but like permissions through Steam, I guess.
Right,
like,
permission to just play it
earlier.
sooner. Yeah.
Yeah, like they got to start playing it this morning at like 10 a.m. Eastern, and I think everyone else got to go live at like 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern, something like that.
Okay.
And even watching, like, these are like people that do like, blind playthroughs of Dark Souls, or like just ridiculous. Like, they played all the Dark Souls games. The one guy I was watching he literally has done the entire run through of Sekiro blindfolded. The whole game with a blindfold on. And you see him go into Elden Ring and just, he's just discovering like a world and getting his ass handed too. You're like, Jesus Christ. I mean, better than I would out the gate, but still just like, suffering that thing of it's new and you don't know what's going to happen next, and then you take a turn down a corner and something horrible happens. But yeah, it looks really fucking good. But yeah, there's just too much. There's too much.
Too much dang stuff right now.
Fucking too much shit.
Now, usually MMOs will try to be like, all right, so this game is already announced that they're coming out at this time. Okay, so let's not also launch our thing at that same exact time. We're gonna push that back to something else. Like when New World launched, they were like, a lot of MMOs were like, nope, we're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna push that back a little bit. But console is a little different as far as their release time, so they don't care. They don't care that Lost Ark, a game that's basically been in development for
years.
Yeah, has already been in Korea for 3 years and has been in development and has been highly anticipated for almost a decade. The consoles don't care about that, so they're like, sure, we'll just launch here anyway. That's fine. Now maybe MMO launches might be, because Lost Ark came out first, but maybe MMO launches are like, all right, well, maybe they'll pay attention to the console market and what comes out, and they'll be like, okay, let's not release around this time. But I still say Chop Chop should have launched April 1st. I still think that was a
kiss.
I feel like they should have delayed Chop Chop just one more month and let it launch April 1st. That was a missed opportunity.
But I mean,
missed opportunity.
It was probably like, we need this release before like the end of the quarter, so we can have like a quarter release or something. I don't know, because April starts the second quarter. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're like, we need something big for first quarter. So we want something, so we could have the profit reports or whatnot for first quarter, which we don't even get anymore. We don't even see those reports anymore.
Not anymore.
I still say it would have been worth it.
It's right. It would have still been worth it.
It would have been worth it for the
full circle
buzz. Yeah, because I think you would have generated enough buzz to make up for it. Honestly, I think just because it's announced it was an April Fool's, and then it was announced as a real game, and then to actually release on April Fool's, like all those places that covered it in the first place, like that's an easy dub. It's an easy article you write. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I think it would have made up for itself, but
yeah. So but that's the thing. It's like if it launched like, say, I don't know, like June or something like that, or July, we'd be like, all right, well, April 1st would have been funnier, but they launched at that time period. But instead, it's like, it's March.
You could have waited 30 days.
Yeah. We've been waiting how long for this already? You couldn't just push it off another 30 days.
Yeah. You pushed it like a year and a half or something. What's 30 more days? Come on.
Just kept the demo for a full month and then,
Yeah. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? All right. Well, I think if that's all right, I think we're good for the night.
I think so.
I think so. So, agents, this has been the 0 Point Report, strain 58-ROS. You can catch us recording live every other Thursday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Time here on the 0 Point Report Twitch channel, where you can also join us and chat with us while we do the show live, or download our show wherever podcasts are found so you can listen to us on the go. Jimmy, where can we find you online?
Everywhere. JimmyTheRabbit.com, Twitch.tv/JimmyTheRabbit, YouTube.com/JimmyTheRabbit, and at @OneJimmyTheRabbit on Twitter.
Nice. Two-Ton Waffle, where can we find you?
Same place, everywhere.
Just,
Get off my sites.
Gotcha again.
No, you can find me at everywhere, like Twitch, Trovo, YouTube, and Twitter's. Same name everywhere. Two-Tone Waffle.
Isn't that what's theorized? What happens is when you break the light barrier is like technically when you hit the light speed that the physics gets all weird and suddenly it's like you're in all locations simultaneously or something like that.
Well, I reject your reality and substitute my own.
Sure. Okay.
Yeah.
It's all good. Well, and I'm Ocho, and you can find me both on Twitter and here on Twitch at Big Mikey Ocho. So you can get in touch with us by engaging with the show on Twitter at 0 Point Report, checking out previous shows on our YouTube channel, and joining us on our Discord server, both named The 0 Point Report. So from all of us here at The 0 Point Report, we want to thank you for tuning in and wish you all the best from the Secret World. Have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.